Travel with me to Goa, where I explore a fabulous night bazaar, meet a chillum designer, and an intriguing tattoo artist. Check out one of the most exotic hotels, meet one of the world's biggest fashion photographers, and get to experience the true spirit of flower power. Welcome to Goa, my favorite holiday destination in the whole world. I come here at least once a year, and this is the only place where I can totally unwind and have a complete blast. Goa is a tiny erstwhile Portuguese enclave on India's west coast. It's a sun-soaked paradise of glistening sands, swaying coconut palms, and beautiful people. Its capital, Panjim, is a charming town of narrow streets, old houses, and churches with a colonial flavor. When the Portuguese left this colony in the 60s, hedonistic hippies rolled in and built their brave new world along Goa's northern beaches. It's Saturday night, probably the best night to party anywhere in the world. But in Goa, it's also the best night to shop. So here I am at Ingo's Night Bazaar, which is the hottest shopping destination in Goa. I've traveled across the world and feel that flea markets are not only cultural focal points, but also the soul of a place. They are a great way to gauge the pulse of a place and get a peek into its culture, meet all sorts of people, and of course strike some great bargains. One can spend hours here and get hold of anything from traditional artifacts, eclectic jewelry, lamps, clothes, shoes, shells, bags, and a potpourri of fascinating goodies. I particularly like this one stall that was selling some interesting stenciled art, using Indian elements combined with interesting pop art techniques, some of which were really funny and very much in sync with my taste. A village woman with a gun saying, "Now eat this." There were also many unique little jewelry stalls where the owners had designed and made all the pieces themselves, and the materials being used were everything from shell to snake vertebrae. While walking around, I was suddenly approached by this guy who had seen my show on TV.
Are you making clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I said one time you fashion, it's possible you did the fashion week.
Yeah, in London.
In London, yeah. So one time I saw it on television and I was like, wow. The last model, she came with like these like tights and she had glasses and she was like this like Indian goddess freakish like. It was very nice.
See you, thanks a lot. But apart from nice things, one also finds a variety of interesting characters here, like this lady who is an Italian designer who's been living in Goa for quite a while. Lots of Indian fabrics, yeah?
Yes, I love to work with saris because saris are so versatile and it's all the cloths and they are the fantasy and the imagination of India.
And the colors.
It's like I got Oriental influence and French influence and all influence, international influence.
All of the world put together in your shop.
Yes, this is Goa, no?
Of course. There are many other interesting things to buy, some of which are just perfect for the Goa state of mind, like these ninja shoes, which are really popular here. Perhaps because they are the most comfortable pair to party in, and Goa is, after all, the ultimate party place in India. But the one shoe shop which has been a permanent fixture in the flea market is that of a local Goan designer. What's really nice about this shop is that you can get shoes of all the colors. The brightest of oranges, to red, to green, yellow, all colors possible. This silver pair is quite amazing. It's Indian in its design, yet it has something which is little hippie and little bit Robin Hood sort of design. I'm going to try this pair and see what it looks like on me. That makes a great pair. I actually like it with the clothes I'm wearing, the way it is. I could go out tonight like this, for sure. Yeah. One of the highlights in this market is the food. You probably get all kinds of cuisines possible. And there are people from all over the world who come here, who stay here or visit, open their own stalls. Whatever your taste, Japanese, French, German, Indian, Spanish, there is something for everyone here. Besides, the food is not only authentic but also affordable. However, one of the biggest highlights at Ingo's tonight was a hippie fashion show where all the designers were either hippies or inspired by them. I hope this would be fun. But the show was very amateurish as most of the designers were self-taught and the models were not professionals. In a while, the show turned into a series of strange antics on stage and was a bizarre end to the evening. Coming up, a dive into the designs of an Italian chillum designer and a trippy tattoo artist.